Hi guys, welcome to Tuesday Tips with Tina. Thank you for tuning in. I am Tina von Sachs, a certified recovery and transformation coach. And today's topic is about the importance of self-care. What does it mean to take care of ourselves? Well, I never really knew what that meant. I had an idea and I thought what I did for so long actually was my self-care, which is working out a lot. I'm very passionate about working out. I love working out. It's my energy release. It helps me physically to just feel better. And but then often I would work out, wouldn't eat right, maybe a protein bar here and there, or maybe just, something on the way. And then, take care of the children, have my job, do what I need to do. And then at night when I came home, my first instinct was to just go and, wow, now I deserve a drink. I did all this and I need to turn my brain off. It's just too much going on. And I just like to relax. So went to the fridge, or red wine is not in the fridge, and just poured myself a drink. And, obviously it wasn't just one, it's usually just 1, 2, 3. And, the night off, I didn't sleep very well. The next morning, wasn't feeling that great. So it was almost a cycle of then doing the same stuff over and over, working out, sweating out the alcohol, right? Going to work, taking care of the children, maybe driving to some soccer games, coming home, making dinner, and then finally, yes, I could relax and have my wine, and it would help me relax. So I thought. In the end, though, it didn't. Like I said, I didn't sleep good. I didn't wake up rested and refreshed the next morning, and sometimes I was just really numbing out, and it turned my brain off for a while, but so much so that I disconnected from everything else. So when I stopped drinking, when I made the decision at the end of 2019, I really was forced to look at other options, because going back to alcohol wasn't an option any longer. So I was in a way forced to really examine my belief system around alcohol, and really understanding that no, this isn't self-care and this isn't helping me. It wasn't helping me relax and it wasn't helping me sleep, which was two of the major reasons why I had my wine at night. It was just a habit that I created because of the belief system that I believed for so long. So while I took this away, now I was there trying to figure out, okay, what else is there that I can do that actually gives me a healthy way of relaxing, a healthy way of connecting back to myself and not being disconnected from others, myself, and numbed out. So what I started doing, and really I hated it in the beginning, was meditation. Simply because I felt that would be a way to decompress, or could be a way to decompress and let go of my thoughts and really connect to myself. I started with 5 minutes a day, and I started creating a routine. And that is something that has really helped me in my journey, is to keep with that routine. So I started 5 minutes. I created a safe space in my house, which was my closet, and I'm still going into my closet now, a year and a half later. And the 5 minutes turned now into 20 minutes most of days. And it's really something that helped me center myself, that helped me set my intentions for the day. And if I don't do it now, I really feel off. There's something that I'm missing. And so it's important that we almost schedule time for ourselves, because as you know, the day can just get away, right? We go to work, sometimes we rush to work, or get the kids ready, rush to work, maybe have a bite to eat for lunch, go back to work, rush back home. Then there's time to maybe have to go grocery shopping. We still want to get our workout in, but then also the kids, now it's summer break, which might be good or bad. Sometimes it adds more stress. But if school, then there's homework, and then we have to make dinner, and then there's laundry, and it's just never ending. And if we don't become aware of the time that we need for ourselves, we can feel so overwhelmed easily or stressed out easily that we just look for that easy fix. And that easy fix for myself, or for a lot of people, is then to go something that gives us instant gratification. Instant gratification for me back then was my drinking. But it didn't make anything better, nor did it make anything go away. The stressors were still there the next day, and I just was not equipped to deal with it, because then on top of that, I was dealing with not really feeling great. And I noticed the same with me personally, now that I made alcohol completely irrelevant in my life, was the same with sugar. I love sugar. My friends know that. And sometimes I allow myself to really have a lot of sugar. And I feel when I'm stressed out, this is what I want. I now trained my subconscious mind to go to that sugar fix instead. And it really has the same effects on my body and system as drinking had. I feel like crap. I don't sleep good. I sweat. And then next morning, I almost feel hungover. And it's like a sugar hangover. So it's not healthy either. And it's something that helps me fill a void in a fast way, and it gives me an instant relief, but it doesn't help me in a healthy way long term. So what I started to create, and I wanted to give some tips today for you guys, is to really look at your schedule, look at what you have going on every day, and schedule in a time for you. And even if it's just as little as 5 minutes, maybe try before, if you have children, try before the kids get up, that might be your quiet time to either journal or to meditate or to listen to an inspiring podcast or to write down your intentions or goals for the day or to-dos, or to read a few pages of a book, anything that interests you, or do that workout, listen to amazing music. I mean, there's so many things. And then just do it consistently. If you do that every day, and it doesn't have to be long, it will have a huge effect on your mental capacity. In capacity with that, I mean how you can deal with the stresses that come your way. And you're much more equipped to deal with them and to not let that derail you, to go back to your default pattern that you're trying to break. I hope that makes sense. But what I'm trying to say here is, if we don't fill our own cup and we get, like I said before, overwhelmed and stressed out, we are so much more likely to slip back into the old patterns, because our brain is wired to keep us comfortable, and to do that, it goes back to the default. What it knows. For me, drinking was always something that kept me in a way safe and comfortable, because it made me relaxed initially and just allowed me to rewind. So that's what my brain realized and noticed. So it programmed that in my subconscious mind. So now that I'm doing something different, let's say I replace it with a meditation or with a workout at night, but I stopped doing that because life gets in my way. I don't work out anymore, let's say. And then I start, usually personally, when I don't work out anymore, I don't really focus so much on my eating so much anymore either, because in a way I already probably unconsciously try to fill myself with something. I'm already not having the endorphins from the workout, and I'm not, feeling that great. I might be stressed out about something, so I eat more comfort foods. And with that, after 2-3 days comes that feeling of, ugh, I don't feel so good. I feel maybe bloated. I just don't have the energy I usually have. And it's easy to slip back into old patterns. Back then I would go back to drinking because that instantly in a way made me feel better for a short time. And then I would be back in the cycle. And once you're back in the cycle, you're reinforcing your subconscious programming, and it's even harder to get out of it and to pick yourself back up the next time around. So my suggestion is to just create a healthy routine of something that gives you joy, and do it every day. It doesn't have to be long. Just start with a few minutes a day, and then before you know it, you will feel so much better that you would want to have it in your life all the time. And of course, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I don't do my things every day, but most of the days, and a lot more than last year. So it's almost like I'm adding to it, and I keep feeling amazing. And I know when I stop it for a few days, I have like an alarm going off saying, hey, wait a minute, you're drifting. So pick yourself back up, come back to what you know is good for you, and keep doing it. No excuses, because in the end, it's only helping me. And when I help myself, I'm so much better equipped to help everybody else. So I would love for you to type in the comments, what do you do for self-care? What's your favorite routine? Are you sticking to it? If you're not sticking to it, why are you not sticking to it? And do you feel it makes a difference in how you show up every day if you either do it or don't do it? For me, it's a huge difference if I don't do it. I know that I'm almost allowing myself to get a little bit worse again instead of getting better. And again, good things for self-care: exercise, yoga, meditation, journaling, a hot bath at night, washing your face, and just putting a nice mask on. stretching. There's so many good. I did the other night. There's amazing stretching videos on YouTube for free. I was really stressed out the other day, and I just took a mat, took it to my sleeping room, found this video. It was 45 minutes, and I was so in it that it felt it was only 5 minutes, and before I knew it, it was over, and I was very relaxed. And that is really true self-care, because it allows for your body to replenish the energy, and doesn't take from you like destructive habits do, where we believe, oh, this quick fix is going to help me super fast. Yes, it will, but does it really over time? No, it doesn't. When we look at destructive behaviors such as drinking, gambling, smoking, TV watching, we lose hours doing those, and we are often not even aware of them, and it doesn't really help us with our energy. If anything, it drains it. It takes away from the awareness that we can have, the clarity that we can have, and it's often, in most cases, with especially the examples I mentioned, it's bad for our body, it's bad for our health, it's very toxic. And so yeah, healthy self-care routine, super important. Try to implement something in your life every day, and let me know what it is. Let me know what you come up with. I would really love to hear from you. Thank you so much for your time. I will be here. Oh, so I most likely will be switching these videos to Mondays and make it Monday Motivation instead of Tuesday Tips with Tina, just because of scheduling conflict. So I'll always create the event a few days before. Look out for that, but most likely I'll switch it by a day starting a week from today. All right, thank you guys. Have a wonderful rest of the week, and I see you next Monday. Bye.